Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Welcome to the show that charges in ass, grass, or cash because nobody rides free, fellow babies. It's a PubChat. How y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just found out. Yeah, just before the show was about to kick in, I heard this. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there it goes again. Beep, 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 beep. It's happening again.
What is it?
It's a guy. It's from Facebook. Hang on.
Somebody's on trying to call you on Facebook?
Yeah. And yeah, no, close. Yeah. I just messaged him. Oh, it was you. No, stop it. Stop calling me.
Dunk has one fan and it's pissing him off.
I haven't spoke to him in yonks from the old guitar community. And
people actually phone each other on Facebook like that?
Yeah, well, not very often, which is why I was a bit confused where it was coming from.
God, no wonder I have it uninstalled. Fuck that. Oh, man. I mean, it always freaks me out when somebody calls me on Discord. I'm like, what is that? What, and then I finally see it and I'm like, can I just turn this off? Like, I mean, I treat Discord like a forum, like old school, I'm not used to it. Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, I had an unbelievably not productive day.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Bit of a disaster story.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had it all set up to finish my son's transition to being a person with disability up here in Canada, right? And he gets all his benefits and stuff and whatnot. If you're unsure why, he's very autistic. Like that, he's not going to be working at the gas station or anything anytime soon, right? So his mother says that the small birth certificate is lost, and grandma says, well, I have a copy of the big birth certificate. So I said, perfect. When you bring Felix back to me on Friday so we can do our last appointments, make sure you have that with him, because I have to go and get photo ID for him and I need his other ID, and then we can go and finish. What is this stupid do? She brought me a photocopy of it.
Oh, could have been worse. You could have had a monk write it out for you and redraw it.
And the thing is when she hands it to me, It's in like one of those protective plasticky sleeves, kind of like laminated or whatever, to keep it nice. So I figured because it's in that, it's got to be the real one. I hand it to the girl behind the counter, and she's like, well, this isn't real. I'm like, what? Oh my God. So the whole point of our meetings was thrown right off the rails into nothing. And because of this continued games with these people, I just spent the $65 on the spot. First thing Monday morning, there'll be a courier here with this replacement birth certificate so we can get this finished. And then, the fun part about this is because I couldn't get his photo ID on file with the disability office and whatnot, they weren't able to turn on his medical coverage benefits. My son has seizures sometimes. He's on pills to make sure he doesn't get them. And he's got 4 doses of the pills left. Grandma tried to pick them up today at the pharmacy that's around the corner from me, and they wanted $174 to pick them up. So if I can't somehow, and the office is closed just as we get home, like there was nothing I can do. So if I somehow can't get a hold of somebody tomorrow, I have to pay for those damn pills as well. So frustrating.
So there's no blunt way of putting this out here. So what's coming next, everybody. If you can feel your way, your way to help us out with Felix's medication, any donations will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, I have the money in my bank to go and buy them in the morning. But it does affect our budget a bit because, well, I'm disability guy and whatnot. There's only so much to go around, and these pills have to be renewed at least twice a month. So all I need is coverage real bad back. I need it back now.
See, this is the amazing thing about the British system is if you buy a prescription, I don't know how much it is. I think it's like £9.80 or maybe £10 or something per prescription, whatever it is. It could be it could be anything. It could be anything. Well, but it's the same price. Right. You don't pay extra for the drugs.
We normally we just get them free. We don't pay a damn thing. But he was always under my coverage. He's been taken off of me and onto his own, and his own is delayed because I can't get his mother and grandmother to just fucking buck up and give me the goddamn ID. I've spent like $160 on replacement ID in 4 days, right?
Yeah.
God damn it, that was a fast beer. Hold on, let me get another 3 and just have them here.
Yeah, for that amount of money, you could replace Felix. Just swapped him out for a new model. Oh, dear. Yeah, so, again, I'll reiterate, if anybody can help Dick out on this minor financial hiccup, it will be mostly appreciated.
Oh, God, yes. God, yes. But yeah, and I mean, how it's all because of games. It's so just stop. Just, like how.
Yeah, but like I was saying to you, before the show, is like, once you've got all these documents, that's it. Yeah, it's game over for them. You've got full control.
Yeah, exactly. And I already have the only login to his online portal to control all this stuff. And everybody else has been locked out because they know the truth at these offices. And so they're just trying to play last games to piss me off as long as it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The part they don't realize is that my son doesn't like to even sleep over at mom's. He just likes to have a day visit. He's 18 now. I am no longer going to convince him to go and visit his mom. It's fucking up to him now. And if he says no, sorry about your luck, honey. Oh, yeah. God, I can't wait.
He likes his room at home.
Damn right.
It's just an environment that he likes being in. Can't be helped.
I don't treat him like he's 8 years old, man. He's just so sick of them always helicopter hovering. Oh, you've been on your tablet for half an hour. That's enough, Felix. Why don't we? And blah, blah. And he's just like, I'm 18 years old. Fuck off and leave me alone.
Well, he's not.
Yeah. Well, no, but he is in some ways, though. And And I mean, like during the day, he's homeschooled. He goes to full day youth programs with, interventionists and stuff and whatnot. He gets so much, push forward. Fuck, just let him chill, man,
Duncan Stewart says, as the primary caregiver, you may be appointed guardian and his regent.
I'm doing that.
Dick. Yeah. Don't say that because Dick's already got a king, complex.
Yeah. But no, we have the paperwork going in so that I have that whole legal power of attorney thing in this situation as well. I guarantee his mother is trying to do it, and it'll be a simple matter of, Felix, who would you like to help oversee your stuff? He'll pick me instantly. That's that, right?
Mm. Yeah. It's not like you're putting a puppy out and you're both calling it to see who it runs to.
Exactly.
It is kind of like that. It's kind of like a legal version of that.
It is a bit, but I will win on a heartbeat, right?
Yeah, that's because you've got the treats in your back pocket.
Well, I've been letting him smoke pot since he was 12. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You got an extra large pizza stuffed down your pants.
Oh, that's true. There's always a pizza around here for him, man.
Hey, there you go. You got a donation in.
Yeah, Spider Fade coming in with a direct donation on Ko-fi there for Felix. We're starting the pot off with a $5 American donation because, I mean, Canadian pesos aren't worth much. So, hey, Spider Fade, cool. Thank you. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm so close, man. In like 3 weeks, you probably won't hear me bitch about this anymore. You'll hear me laugh about the fact that they're still trying to make things hard, and all I have to do is go, fuck off. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so fucking close. I'm going to write a song. Well, I heard what you wanted and I thought about it, and fuck you.
It's gonna be like she's gonna be like a cat scratching at the back door.
Yeah.
Back off.
Yeah, exactly.
I've nailed up the cat flap. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So, yeah, what if somebody sent 10 million on Ko-fi there, Matt says. If somebody sent 10 million on Ko-fi, I would be streaming from a much nicer home.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, go find your mum's credit card.
Don't say that. Matt knows you said it, not me, so...
I'll get a letter. I'll get a message tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I bet you will. Hey, we got a super chat in as well. Yvonne Way comes in with a super chat for Felix. Oh, thanks, Yvonne Way. Very much loved. Very much loved. Thank you. Let me get a heart on that for you. There you go. You know what's weird? With the super chats again. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. The Shills account can't thumb up, put the little the thumb up on a super chat. The channel owner can't do it.
Hey?
Yeah. It's so weird. I have to go to my personal view of things to hit thumbs up, and then I go to the Shills account live chat so I can put a heart on it. Isn't that weird?
Very strange.
Yeah, exactly. But thanks, Yvonne Way. And then Niles Knudsen comes in with 10 gifted Shills memberships. Oh, thanks, Niles. Awesome. Big thanks indeed. That's 10 people that I can throw a bar bill to in the upcoming future. Oh, man. Here, let me get this beer screwed into my little cozy. You see this cozy? You see how there's like nothing on it? But if you look close, there is. It says Coors Light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate that. I wish it was just plain. I don't drink Coors.
Well, it's aluminium, isn't it? You could just rub that down.
No, it's embossed.
Yeah, I know. Just press it out. Push it out.
Yeah. I'm that motivated. You know me.
Like a hammer to it.
Yeah. Does anybody have a lathe? Actually, no, I wouldn't need a lathe. I'd need like a die, a compression thing, tool and die for like, stamping parts or something.
Yeah. No,
I'm
just
not sure.
like just a little car bodywork hammer. Just tap it.
Yeah. It'd be like taking a dent out of a DeLorean. You'd have to go from the, That'd be funny. Hey, Niles, thanks again. Yvonne Way, thanks again. And Spider Fade as well. Thanks, guys. That's really cool.
You know what? There is another solution. We could always find you a new one that doesn't actually have Coors Light written on it.
Yeah, you know what I have to do is every time I put the beer in, I have to make sure that the spout points at the logo so that people don't see the logo on the thing when I'm drinking it, right?
But you see it.
Yeah. You ever notice I've got some printed glasses and they have beer names on them. And I always put the little sticker or whatever it is on the glass towards me so you guys can't read it. Because I don't want anybody to think I'm advertising those beers. They're just free glasses from the beer store, right?
Oh, I thought you meant the glasses that you're wearing on your face. I was like, that's a very odd place to have beer logos. It's like literally your beer goggles.
Yeah.
You got a donation in from Silver Earth?
Yes. Silver Earth comes in big with a $25 American direct donation. Congratulations. Felix must be so excited. Oh, he is just right on the verge of being his own man, making some own decisions. And I know it's all coming up Millhouse. Again, I'm using that one today. But yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. We got a huge one in here. A direct PayPal in from our own Heather Mexi girl in the chat there for $100 Canadian dollars direct into the fund.
Oh,
Wow. Thanks, Mexi girl. That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a boom in on that, too. What's this button? I can't remember. Mario. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Mexi girl's got a real soft spot for Felix.
Oh, yeah. I'll one day.
Fucking hates you.
Yeah. Well, she's got some class. One day we'll have to do a thing where I'll show you a video of all the cool things Mexi Girl has sent up for my son. Some of it's on his collectible shelf. The one shirt hangs solo in the closet so it can always be seen separate from the others. Really cool stuff. I'll show you guys. Yeah.
Does he wear it?
Yeah.
Or did he just look at it?
No. He's the white linen shirt, the special shirt. It's got Grogu and the Mandalorian embroidered on it and everything. Like, it's a seriously amazing shirt. He's had it on a couple of times. It was really funny when Mom and Grandma both saw it one day and they were like, "Oh, I didn't know he had any nice clothes at your house."
Sneaky bitch.
I couldn't believe it. And meanwhile, we've got like $350 worth of those thin, breathable golf shirts for summer for him. He always wears a nice collar and stuff, right? He loves to look nice. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, fuck, I got $1,000 worth of shit up there of his,
Well, like, considering the shit they buy him, they're like those, what do you call them? Those like jogging pants and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
I know. We trade bags of clothes back and forth, and there's one bag full of like jogging pants, and they all have that I'm the special kid needs kid look to him when he wears them, right?
Yeah,
but at
might
home
as well have a big label on it.
Yeah. But at home with me, he's got all these nice jeans and khaki pants and, really nice. It's hilarious. So what I've been doing for like 5 years, because they really think I don't have clothing for him. And they think that this crap that we pass back and forth in the bags is what he wears here. But they pick him up and drop him off for me. I'm not the one dragging this shit around. So I just let them. I don't use any of it. We just pass these bags back and forth, man.
Is there like anything like in clothes shops or, I don't know where you do buy clothes these days, apart from Tesco. Is there like a special section, like, special needs kids, which they make sure they're just like the crappiest, the most mismatched, shitty outfits?
Yeah, and even it's funny because some every now and then grandma will take him to the store when she has her little visits with him. But then the people at the store see him with me afterwards, and they always say, he just looks so nice when he's with you. Because I spent, like, when he was growing up, it was all used stuff because he would have growth spurts. I mean, he's 6'1", right? But now that he finally stopped fucking growing, have what you want, pal. You know, he's got a long trench coat leather jacket just because he thinks it's cool. Barely ever wears it, but it makes him happy. Who cares, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you can buy used stuff. You can go down to the thrift store and buy used stuff, but it can still be nice.
Exactly. Yeah. It's funny. It's hilarious the way they treat me sometimes, and they have no idea how bad it's about to crash around them.
Hey, Felix, I got you a new top. Well, actually, it's a potato sack. We cut some holes out.
Yeah. Like there's probably 17 t-shirts in the bags we pass back and forth. I would say 12 of them are larges, but he wears an extra large. So what do they really think? I just dress him in shirts that don't even fucking fit him? Just he looks all stupid. Just so
well, he's when you say extra large, he's not. It's not like he's fat. He's just long.
Yeah. He wears an extra large, but he's got like a 32-inch waist, right? You know,
they need to make like a different size
slim
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Slim and long.
Yeah. Him and I both have the same thing. To get the shoulders to fit, it's always too big. You know?
Yeah. I know. It's funny with like t-shirts. They just assume if you want a larger t-shirt, that must mean you're just a little bit chubbier and a little bit wider. No, I'm just long. Make me a t-shirt that doesn't show my belly button.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't want to look like that guy in 1973 who thinks he's a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. You know? That's a joke that's real. Men were wearing crop tops in the early 70s. It was not good. Don't ever do it again.
Well, I wear crop tops. Well, actually, they're not crop tops. They're just old t-shirts. They're just right up.
No. Yeah, they ride right up to the dinner plate level, right? You know that that spot your beer naturally just nests, you know, between the man tits and on the belly.
I am literally pulling the Picard maneuver on my t-shirt right now because it's just it's like slightly riding up.
Yeah.
Where's that breeze coming from? Oh, it's my t-shirt. Okay.
Oh, it's funny.
What you need is like braces, but in reverse, so you can clip the bottom of your t-shirt, and strap it, under your nether regions to keep the t-shirt pulled down.
Yeah. You need what are those damn things called? Britches.
Braces.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember you get
backwards?
But when you were a kid, right, you used to get. I don't know why they stopped doing this when you were a kid, but you used to get like pajamas, long pajama bottoms that would have a little elastic bit that goes around your feet. So it keeps your pajamas, in place. No, as a grown up, they say, "Oh, you don't need that anymore." Yeah. So you wake up with the bottom of your pajamas like riding up through your knee, past your kneecap. It's like, what was wrong with the elastic? Just because you're a grown up, you don't need that anymore. You're in control. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I agree. When I notice when I'm looking for like pajama pants kicking around the house, because I'm one of those people, if I'm not out in public doing something, I'm wearing pajama pants like 24/7, right? And as an adult, I can't get those ones. They're all flappy bell bottom looking things, right? Yeah.
You look great over your cowboy boots, though.
Yeah, go out and sing some Bon Jovi cowboy songs in pajama pants and spurs.
I was going to say maybe you tuck your pajama pants into your cowboy boots. I don't know.
I'm a cowboy, and in pajama pants I ride.
What a look!
And I'm wanted to go for bedtime.
Yeah, you got your pajama pants tucked into your cowboy boots with your crop top t-shirt.
Oh, it's funny.
Angly boob tube. Wow. That's why we're not fashionistas, are we? So what do we know?
I saw a guy today and he was wearing a camouflage shirt and he was one of those, I'm a real pot-bellied beer drinker and I run my barbecue kind of guy. And it took me a double take to notice, but there was a hole in his shirt right where his belly button is from him sticking his finger in and fucking playing with it all the time. There's no other reason there could be a worked in hole there. It's from him, right?
Yeah. Maybe he's got a belly button piercing and it's working its way out.
Yeah.
Which is also a gross thought.
Yeah. It was nasty.
I do love it when you see guys. I mean, sorry, we might even have some in the chat here, but wear camo gear all the time. It's like the only thing that they've got and they wear. And you see, I've seen these guys walking up down the street sort of thing, in town and locally and stuff like. And it's the only thing you ever see them in.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what are you? Oh, are you a hunter? You're a gamesman in Walton-on-Thames?
Yeah. That's like walking around with that hat with all the hooks on it because you like to fish on the weekends, but you wear it daily, right? There was a guy in my public school back in grade 7 who wore nothing but camo fatigues and whatnot to school daily, and none of us could figure out why. And this is like small town Canada. It's not like we had just been to war.
Yeah. I mean, I did it as a kid because I was fantasizing being a soldier.
Yeah.
and not getting away with it at the age of 11.
Yeah.
It doesn't sell.
Exactly. Grunge thing says, don't quit your day job for singing. I can actually sing if I want to. Don't you bother.
He can sing if he actually wants to, but he doesn't want to, so up your ass.
Yeah. Mexican American can sing a song if he wants to, but he doesn't, so he won't anyway. No, but to go into a singing voice, you got to be so much louder than what I was doing there. I just wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah. You got to get your karaoke machine out and everything.
Yeah. Got to find 6 or 7 Asians to set the mood. We got. I don't know if I told you or not this because last time we were doing this, I don't know if I spoke of this, but we've got a neighbor who's a bit of a little twit girl. And then there's another neighbor just over the corner who's a little bit too much of a party animal. He's with this chick. They got a couple of kids. And dude and the other chick from across the cul-de-sac are starting to make googly eyes at each other and whatnot. And I tell you, if that little broad pulls home wrecker and splits that other thing up, she's going to get chased out of this little townhouse complex ours so fast.
What? Do they kick out home wreckers?
There's enough people in here who will definitely be, it's supposed to be a kid-friendly, blah, blah, and then all this drama and stuff. It's not working out for these people. But how hard is it to adult? I mean, seriously, if you have to fuck everything that comes along that twitches your eyebrow or whatever, that must make life very difficult. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, you say how hard is it to adult? From what I can tell from the internet, pretty hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, never mind just being a human being, but just acting like a grown up. Yeah, it seems to be very, very hard for people.
It does, especially the younger they get.
Yeah,
or
the older they get as well. It gets even worse.
Yeah,
there's a downhill slope.
I was sitting with my neighbors yesterday having a beer after we did podcasting and stuff. And I was telling a story and I was like, fucking millennials, I tell you. And they both said, I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennium.
Yeah. I was just like, well, you both know I'm way older than you. So what am I going to say? Right. What comes after millennials? Is it Gen Z now? Is that what they're saying?
I still don't know. Am I a boomer? Am I supposed to be a boomer? I don't know. I
think you might just be a boomer, but I'm a Gen Xer because I'm like 2 years too late or something.
Yeah. I've still never actually. It's like star signs. Sagittarius, Capricorn, or all that. I don't fucking know. I know what I am because I've been told it, but I don't know. Oh, your birthday's on such and such. Oh, that makes you a Pisces. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I've never really. I mean, to be honest with you, I still don't know how many months there are in each year, how many days there are in each month.
There's a rhyme for that. There's a little rhyme you can do. Yeah.
You know what? I don't know the rhyme. I keep forgetting it. So.
I don't know the reason for the. Oh, wait a minute. I do know the reason. I just don't know the rhyme.
I'm on the way to death's door, and I still don't know these simple things in life that you're just supposed to know.
Where's the crossover to Boomer to Gen X? And why did they make it like 68 or 7? Why didn't they just make it 70? Like, what the fuck? Really? Because as I understand it, I think it's 67 or 8 that separates the Boomers from the Gen Xers. Yeah, PJ says he's Gen X. He's 1969. Right. Yeah. And I was born in 70. So I know I'm a Gen Xer for sure, too. Oh, God, this is going to be a good one. Oh, yeah.
You dirty bastard.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. I should have checked that before we started. My replacement mixer is supposed to be here today. The first mixer I tried to order was such a pathetic joke. It wasn't funny. It was supposed to be
Wait. But you're an audio engineer. You should know mixers.
Okay, that was funny, but inaccurate. Dough mixer, but close. Yeah. The first one I bought was supposed to be a proper over-the-top one made by Hamilton Beach. It's a handheld mixer with a stupid plastic rickety little stand you put it in. It's so bad it's not funny. So I had to go back, and now I got a proper one coming because I have given up on bread makers. I can't stand the weirdness and the way they do it. So I went and got bread pans and a real mixer, and I'm going old school.
What, you don't like a loaf of bread with a great big hole in the middle of it?
No, and where all 4 sides are the bottom crust and there's no top crust. It's so fucked up, you know? It's like you get this weird cubic dick as a loaf of bread with the bulbous thing on the end, you know?
Can't you use your bread maker to do the initial bit where it, mixes up all the dough, and then instead of cooking it, take the dough out into a bread bin?
That's what I was doing for a bit, and my old bread maker started to give out. And the way it mixes the dough is crappy in a bread mixer, but compared to a real dough hook in a big bowl, right? So I just said, fuck this. I'm getting something proper. I've had it because I like making real cornbread and, pound cake and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, can't wait to get.
I got like a super cheap mixer from Lidl just down the road. Don't know how much it was, like something like 30 quid or something like that. I mean, how great is that going to be?
Yeah.
And I used it. I bought some bread tins, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to start making bread. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And I used it once.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll use it a hell of a lot more than once. Right. That's for sure. The one I ordered is much bigger. It's still one of these Chinese brands. Instead of spending like $400, it was 180 on sale for like 90. So who knows what I'm really going to get, but it had a 4.5-star rating on quite a few reviews. So I'm hoping,
You couldn't find an old Kenwood
I've been looking locally in the thrift stores to get myself one of those big, proper old schooler ones that have gears that are made better than they use on cars these days, you know?
Yeah.
And I can't find one. I just got impatient. I said, fuck it. There's a sale, you know.
Those must be collector's pieces now.
I know lots of people are looking for them because the new ones stink. Like I tried to make in the one that I bought, that stupid little Hamilton Beach one, I tried to make one loaf of bread. That's it. 3 cups of water, 3 cups of flour, whatever the fucking recipe is. You know what I mean? It was struggling to the point where I could smell the motor about to die. It was so bad.
Now, when I was last year, it's like Rio seriously looking into making pizza dough, and I want to get good at that. There was a guy on YouTube, and he's saying, "Oh yeah, we've built a mixer." Oh, okay. And I went to look at it, and it's really, really quite clever the way it's got kind of like a screw as opposed to just like a big dough thingy. It just like it churns it all up. Oh yeah. Oh, very cool. How much is that? $500.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I know. I can put 4 tires on the car for $500. What do you mean?
I like pizza. Not that much.
I know. Oh,
talking of which, talking of a similar thing, there was an ad came up on YouTube, and it was where you can get pizza dough balls delivered to your house. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Looked it up. So you get 10 dough balls for 22 quid.
What?
23 quid. 10 dough balls for 23 plus £5 delivery. Well, it's basically like works about £3 a dough ball. It's like,
what the hell?
That's half the price of just going down to the pizza shop and just buying a pizza.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I was trying to figure out why does this exist? And I realized what it is. You know those kind of like, super rich people who, they've decked out their outdoor kitchen. They've got their their broiler, their smoker, and they got the pizza. They spend like £6,000 on a pizza. Yeah. This kind of shit, but they don't have the ability all the time to make pizza doughs. So that's who it's for.
Yeah,
they just basically send out for the pizza dough so they can make.
But the thing is you could sell a bread maker without a heating element in it, call it a dough maker, and these idiots would gobble it up for probably more money because it's a new product. I mean, why sell them the dough when you could sell them a $500 connected machine that you could brick in 3 years because they didn't update the app?
I guess that's why that pizza guy is selling his $500 pizza dough maker.
Yeah.
For people like that.
Yeah. Crazy. There's some unbelievably stupid products out there that are a lot of money. Yeah, you hear about that company? What are they called? Peloton? Are they the exercise bike company that's all over the internet, subscription based and everything?
Yeah.
You know what they've done? They don't just, if you stop paying, make the tablet no longer work anymore. So it's just an exercise bike without the lessons and all that. No. The bike doesn't work.
Yeah.
Can you imagine buying an exercise bike and you're like, well, I didn't pay for a month, so the pedals won't even turn? I can't.
That's crazy.
How stupid are people?
Or you could buy a bike. Just a bike.
Yeah, and actually get somewhere. Yeah. But I'm getting so frustrated with this stuff. There was a company Louis Rossmann was recently talking about. They sold all this smart home gear. The company was sold to another company, and that company instantly ended all lifetime stuff and turned it all back to subscription and turned everybody's gear off and the whole 9 yards. I mean, my God, how can that even be legal?
I mean, the thing is, it's also kind of like strange because it's selling you a lifestyle as opposed to a decent product.
Yeah,
it's a bit like the HelloFresh. It's like food delivery stuff.
Yeah,
it's like I will send you a box of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the shop's just down the road. I can just go and
Yeah,
buy
I
them.
know. My neighbors do that and they think it's great. It's like, yeah, sometimes we never know. And then we're like, oh, I guess we'll have pad thai tonight. I would be like, that would sit in my freezer for 3 months until I decided to. There's no way I could let somebody else decide what I'm having for fucking supper.
Well, I wouldn't mind that if it was like a chef.
Okay, yeah. Not dry ice, dehydrated cubic things of
Yeah, actually have a guy come round and just, tonight, monsieur, you're having a lobster stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, go cook it. Yeah, Frenchie.
Yeah. There's no way.
I'll have mine with chips.
or these people that sign up to those services where you're like, yeah, every month you get a box of things. Who knows what's in it, but it's usually cool stuff. Who would do that?
Oh, the old crates that what do you call them? Something crates.
Yeah.
It's just stuff. Just the bits that nobody wants.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you're somebody who suffers from alopecia and you don't have hair, and they send you Manscaped. That's not going to work. You know?
No, they send you a leaflet or a sticker or a Manscaped. They're not going to send you the actual thing because that costs proper money. No, they normally just fill those boxes up with just crap that nobody wants.
It's kind of like shareware. You used to get one level of doom and then you'd have to pay for the rest. That's kind of what those things are. They're just handing you things that could tease you into more subscriptions. Unbelievable. I avoid this stuff like the plague. There's no way that I'm going to just sign up for a monthly payment indefinitely to a thing. It sucks for somebody like you, Dunk, and a lot of people in your industry, because when Adobe did that, well, what fucking choice did you have? Right?
Yeah, I know.
You know, that is criminal as far as I'm concerned. I fucking hate them now. Oh, I hate them.
What I hate worse about it is I barely use it. I'd rather have like a pay by the mile system.
Yeah. You know, but yeah, Adobe are bad now. I hate them. But Photoshop still kicks ass compared to most photo editors, right? Some of their weird AI background removal tools and all that kind of stuff is fucking brilliant shit. You know?
Yeah, unfortunately it is. It's very cool.
But you can get a lot of that functionality with an app called Pixelmator on the Mac. Now, I don't know if they have changed to a subscription model. I wouldn't doubt it at this point. But it used to be a paid for software and you'd get updates for a long time and stuff. And they were awesome. Oh, my God, it's good.
Yeah, I remember a few like that, like CryCut or something like that. Was it CryCut or something?
I'm not sure.
That? Yeah, but it was an art package and I bought it and it was really good. But, you know, I just navigated back to Photoshop, unfortunately.
To me, everything is still Photoshop 7. If the interface was still that, I would never ask anybody for help. But, you know, because I had that pirated for years before it was out of date, you know?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, as well, they tie in their software to your operating system as well.
Oh, it's bad now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I even got a warning when I opened up Photoshop the other day on my main studio Mac. And it's saying, some of the functionality won't be there because you're not running the latest operating system. Yeah, and it's just, you just end up like this whole stupid leapfrogging things. Of,
I know.
I'll update the software. Oh, you update the software. Now you've got to update your OS, and then once you do that, things break.
That's the part where you and I both, with the audio interface we have for our mics, are on that precipice of they're not updating the damn drivers and we're updating the software going, I hope to God this thing fucking works, you know? Because it's such a good piece of hardware. Just fucking do it, you cocksuckers. Fuck, you know? Oh yeah, it's got such advanced features. I mean, you gotta pay that GoPro, or not GoPro, but Go XLR, like $700 interface to get what this thing has, and I paid like $212 for it or something. You know?
Yeah, come on, M Audio, we're talking to you.
Exactly, you fucking.
Which is surprising me because M Audio is, you know, kind of like a high user.
You know what happened?
I use it. What?
There's a Chinese venture capital company called In Music Brands, and they bought M Audio, Akai, and a few other brands, and now they're just doing this shit to it. They own, Akai, M Audio, I think TIAC, and a couple others, and they're just doing this now. It sucks.
That's some big companies for them to be messing around with.
Totally, right? You know, it sucks. It sucks, man. I mean, like, they own Alesis as well. And I was a big Alesis fan back in the 90s, early 2000s, because their keyboards and stuff were Roland quality for, maybe 60% of the cost, right? I had the QS7 keyboard and the Studio Monitor 1s, and they were connected to a Fostex 8-track that had SMPTE time code coming from an Atari 1040 STE. It was awesome. I had such an amazing package, man.
Trying to think, there was a guitar brand. I can't remember the name of it now. It was quite a well-known one. I think it might have been Peavey.
Yeah,
might have been Peavey. But they were doing really well, but they got took over, and just like the company that took over them just like ran them into the ground. Yeah. Started selling off, firing people, selling off their products, and just destroyed it.
Yeah, if you go back to the day of like when Whitesnake released the Here I Go Again album, the self-titled Whitesnake album from the mid 80s there. Adrian Vandenberg was one of the guitar players on the tour. He wasn't on the album. The album was John Sykes, the guitar player who he fired. But Peavey even made an Adrian Vandenberg model guitar back then and stuff. Like, they were really coming on strong. They had some great offerings, and then boom, gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, PJ seen that in the chat saying a lot of musicians use the Atari ST because it's built in MIDI port. Yep. Even though its internal sound chip was naff, it didn't matter when you could connect to a good keyboard to it. Yeah, that's exactly where I went. I remember going around a friend's house and he had I can't remember what computer I was running at the time. I think I was still on the Spectrum. I hadn't even hadn't moved for years on computers, and he had an Atari ST and he had a keyboard, and it's like, wow, these all sync up together, brilliant. And that was it. I would say next day, but over the next couple of years, saving my pocket money. I got the 1040 and a synth, and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
using the basic Steinberg 12, which was like the free software. I had a copy of Cubase 1.0 for my Atari, and it was really good. But there was actually a program from the SMPTE Foundation, or sponsored by them or whatever, called SMPTE Tracks, Society of Motion Picture and Sound Engineers, or television, whatever. And it came with a breakout box with 1/4-inch jacks to stripe time code to your reel-to-reel to keep it in sync with all your MIDI stuff. That was awesome. Oh yeah. When I got my Atari, I think it was already like, I think the Falcon was just dying. Atari was just dying, except for the Jaguar console, which was dead anyway. And but because of the MIDI ports, I was like, oh my God, I wish I knew this 3-4 years ago, right? It was unbelievable. And the stability of the operating system, Gem and TOS, were fantastic. You could do the longest music sessions. That thing would never crash. It was awesome. No, really cool. I mean, I even remember, it's like, I wrote my own software, which took the memory bank of my synthesizer SY22, and you could export it to the ST, and it came up with all the all the programmed voices and all that kind of shit, and you could save them individually and swap them around and re-export it. It was like, wow,
yeah.
Fuck knows how I did that, because it was like cracking the code.
Yeah. You must have been really nerding out then, man.
Yeah. Well, luckily in the back of the manual, it gave you sort of like details on how to do it. And Yeah, you wouldn't expect you buy a keyboard these days. So you're not going to get that kind of shit in there.
Not even close. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but this was I suppose my synth was considered a professional synth, even though it probably wasn't. But but they had the code, some of the code in there, so you knew how to do it. And and I had to fucking nerd out like mad.
Oh, but, yeah.
But it was so cool. Cool.
I love those days because there was so much hands-on cool fuckery that you could do. And, nowadays it's just like, all I have to do is fire up GarageBand and I can just have a virtual drummer and bass player and I can grab my guitar and just, hey, wait a minute, I got a riff there. That's cool. But back then, the built-in stuff was crap. So you had to sit down and you'd have your keyboard and it was so much more involved and rewarding afterwards, it was.
Well, this is the thing that when I look back at it, and I'll also include in that where the time that I took two cars, pulled them apart and built one good one out of it.
Yeah.
And this was the days before the internet. And you think, and you look back in those days, of some of the remarkable stuff that we've done.
Yeah.
And you think, how the hell did I do that?
I know.
Without the internet.
Yeah. I remember in grade 7 at school programming a basic video game of my own in BASIC on a TRS-80 Model 3. And at this point in my life, I can't even conceive of how to start, even though I still remember some of the commands, but getting it so that it's optimized. And I was so into it at the time, Yeah,
it just blows my mind. There's no like, I'll go to Chat GPT and
exactly. Yeah. Speaking of which, I read a report just a few days ago. I was saving it for 42 recording because hopefully this week we can get back on track doing that and stuff. Speaking of which, everybody watching right now, there's an idea that we just do a few 42 show recordings, those little 7-minute clips we put up during PubChats. And then that way it's just a 2-hour hangout and we do a couple of those during it. Right. But
never heard of that before.
Yeah, I had the idea the other night and I thought, there's an idea there. I don't know if it's a good one, but that way we could just have more hangouts and slip a few recordings in, right? Might be more fun for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, when you go back to the earlier days of like earlier computing and when the tech was really evolving and stuff, there was so many cool this platform can do and that platform and blah blah. Now it's all the same. It's not as the frontier, the pioneers. It's not the excitement from then is just gone, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember those like early days of computers, and in the days of the Spectrum and things like that. There was all these other computer systems like the Oric that I think was that running Fortran or something. Yeah. There was like all these different things. No crossover whatsoever.
Nothing. No. The only crossover you could find is if a computer had a CPU like Z80 or 6502 or something, but all the ancillary chips still had to be recoded for. So
Well, they tried it with the MXX, didn't they? So they tried, to make things a bit
Bill
more
Gates
compatible.
and his fucking standard.
But yeah, no, it was so weird. You could just buy any old computer that, just like, learn new stuff. You had the BBC Micro, you had the Acorn Atom, which was
man,
sort of the same, but at the same time, completely different,
Yeah. And you know what really bugs me about those days is the fact, like, take the Spectrum, for example, right? We didn't get the ZX Spectrum worth of shit over here because we got the Timex Sinclair models. And when Timex brought out the 1000, which was the ZX81, it instantly doomed the idea of that computer brand in North America. So a little while later, when we got the actual ZX Spectrum version over here, not only did they change the design dramatically and try to make it like it was going to be a real computer instead of just a game box for kids, right? They changed some of the hardware, so it wasn't even properly compatible. Like, what the fuck, man? There's so many games in your market for the Spectrum. Why didn't they just sell us the goddamn Spectrum at 60 hertz? Why? You know? Why?
And you could have bought all those great games
I know.
on tape that nobody liked.
We got fucked on that one. Same with the BBC Micro. Nobody over here, except for the hardcores that import them, even know what the fucking thing's capable of. And it was a beast, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, the same happened over here because nobody could fucking afford one unless you're the rich, toppy-nosed kids.
Yeah. And then, like, when the Commodore 64 came out and stuff, then we started working on a more even play field. But even then, your games market was more tape. Ours was more floppy disk. And we still didn't get half the goddamn games you guys got, and vice versa, right?
You know what? Years and years and years ago, I went to a car boot sale, and there was a guy with a full BBC Micro setup with a dual floppy disks. It just had everything, and he just like shouts out as I'm walking past, looking at it, going, "Oh, BBC Micro." He goes, "Do you want it?"
Yeah.
No. I mean, literally, just take it. Just take it. It's yours.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, even a free BBC Micro at that time. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do with it? Where am I going to put it?
Man. See, for me, if somebody said that about a Commodore 64, I'd be like, I got an NVIDIA Shield. Doesn't matter. But a BBC Micro, I would have put that up behind me, man.
It was the same with like, old film cameras.
Yeah.
When you swapped over to digital, I mean they're collectible now. People love, old. Same thing like with vinyl. People love that shit.
Well, case in point, I've got 2 Sony Mavica floppy disk cameras, and I have a vinyl collection. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing. What I'm talking about is old film cameras. We'd actually, put the film in and get it developed. And you can only take 36 pictures at the maximum.
I've got a Canon AE1 program with a couple lenses and stuff, and we just have it because it's cool, right?
Yeah. Well, there was a point. There was a point where you couldn't fucking give them away.
I know.
Literally not give them away. They could be the greatest film cameras ever, and you just could not give them away.
Yeah. My cousin, when I was like 22, bought a Minox, a tiny little, almost like spy camera that could take good pictures. Very expensive, stupid little imported camera. And he was so proud of it. And that thing would have fallen to useless, like $0 worth. But if he still has it in good shape, I bet that thing's worth a lot of money again.
Well, it's like, after me father-in-law died, me mother-in-law, she's got this audio system. It's a Kenwood stack system with a record player and everything. It's beautiful. Top quality. And she was like looking to go, that bloody thing, I don't use it. I said, do not fucking get rid of that.
No.
in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Because it's like the last of the best.
Of the good stuff.
Yeah, and you will never see its ilk again. And you I don't know what I'd do with it, but you can't just like toss it in the skip.
If it wasn't for the extra money I've been spending recently, just the one thrift store just around the corner from me has a really late model high-end Sony CD player with all kinds of features and stuff that would be so great with my record player and my Onkyo receiver and, whatnot. But I'm so tight right now. I had to pass it up. It was $15. Fucking saw it today. I wanted it so bad.
Oh, $15? I'll give you the fucking money right now.
Okay, I'll buy it in the morning because I want it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. It's one of the really good ones that has like the VCR shuttle dial and on the remote and everything. It's one of the good ones, right? I wanted it, but I was like, fuck, my life is so expensive right now. I just can't.
No, that's my gift to you. Just if I haven't sent it to you, nag me and I'll send it to you.
I'll go over first thing in the morning because I want that.
It's like my car that's going out to Ukraine, and it's got one of those like a CD cartridge thing in it, so you can load it up with like 6 discs.
The one from Pioneer, right?
It's a slightly different design, but it's essentially the same sort of thing.
Okay.
I just love the fact that this car might be going into battle, and they go, "Oh, we haven't got any fucking discs to put in the disc CD player."
We should have loaded it up with proper kick-ass tunes like CCR and stuff,
Oh yeah, we should have.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. We've got to get a hold of Claire to intercept that truck before it gets in somebody's hands so we can populate the CD player.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure that could be done. It
has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. Greg Terry is hitting Ukraine. He's heading there right now. I was talking to him last night. We're going to be doing a few on the spot lives around here and stuff with him coming up. And I can get him to take care of rock and roll for the truck. Definitely.
Okay. Well, you have to write CDs. If anyone can even remember how to do that anymore.
There's got to be somewhere, right? We've got to be able to, even if we can just find one, you got to have CCR for that Vietnam fucking effect, right? So they can have that. What's that? Fortunate Son. No, that's not quite it. Fortunate Son. They've got to be able to rock out to Fortunate Son as they take off and, put it in action. Yeah.
Should we put Sting? Do you think the Russians love their children too? Should we put that on there?
I think he would probably copyright claim the truck and have it impounded. I gotta say, I always had this impression of Sting as being a little bit too high on his own horse for the last bunch of years, but after seeing his performance on Only Murders in the Building, I totally have dropped that. I like that guy again. He's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe his management said, "Look, you look like a fucking asshole."
Yeah, and that's totally what happened. Somebody said, "You gotta fucking straighten out, buddy, or South Park's gonna take you down." Right?
Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can get Bono on that show too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, South Park ripped him one. No, wow. Hey, yeah. That's awesome.
I meant Murders in the Building. Just try and get Bono on Murders in the Building.
Oh, yeah. To save him from getting on South Park again.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Even better, he could be the one that's been murdered.
Oh, you know what? That would really draw the fans in.
The edge could have pushed him off the edge.
Yeah. Here for Spock. Yeah. Oh man. Well, so let's see. We sorted war out.
Yeah.
It's all about the CCR.
We haven't sorted those fucking submarines that Trump is surrounding Russia with.
Yeah. Oh,
idiot.
I don't know if you guys are here or not. Silver Earth was for sure, and I think Oblation was, but I totally forgot. I put an envelope together for you guys to send out, and then I don't know what happened, man, but I pulled Major Squirrel and I totally forgot. It's addressed and everything, so I'll send it out this week coming, but it got lost in the shuffle of my little table near the kitchen that has all the paperwork on it, and trying to sort all of Felix's stuff over the last week, I finally got to the bottom of that pile and I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot. Sorry, guys. I'll get it right out. I got a couple of Car for Ukraine trinkets and a thing for them.
Yeah, you're kind of famous for being a fucking useless squirrel.
Oh, God, yeah. Never, if I say, hey, I'll do blah, blah, never feel bad giving me a beep and saying, come on, you squirrel chaser, get it done. It's not a big deal, right? You know, squirrel.
Yeah, I keep doing it all the time. Starsky painting.
Yeah. Fuck, see?
You know what? I should have just shipped that with a fucking Land Cruiser.
Oh, God.
Just glued it onto the front of the car.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to have to hire a personal assistant. I can't pay anything, but, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I did actually talk about this with the team the other day. Dick needs a PA.
Yeah.
One that doesn't feel like they're nagging. It's got to be a very specific kind of PA. Well, because you would just like get frustrated and go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
No, but if it just comes to one person that does that but doesn't like what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure it can be I mean, our team's doing really good with social media stuff right now. So I was able to remove Instagram and Blue Sky from my phone, and that clears up a lot of beeps. And I have a few to give now, right? But I get harsh anxiety if my phone goes off too much. I'll just throw it against the wall and lay in bed and watch a movie.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like I got with the team of people I'm working with at the minute, they got Microsoft Teams, and you hear that like a boom, sort of thing every time there's like a message, and it's not even to me. It's this is another group that I don't need to be listening to, and my son comes in and says, "Oh yeah, I just get an anxiety attack every time I hear that." Yeah, fuck notifications.
Yeah, it's too much, man. Some of this shit just drives me absolutely crazy. And, with my son, on the spectrum and stuff, he's very repetitive, and he can like you could be on the computer doing like your monthly report things and stuff and what you got to do. And he'll just be standing there repeating movie lines and making you guess the actors, and you got to do it as you go. And yeah, so I can only handle so many beeps and boops and stuff in a day, man,
It's kind of funny because I've got this thing with one of the people I work with, and I say, look, just message me on the phone for fuck's sake, or just call it, just ring me up.
Yeah,
I mean, we've all got like a billion free minutes these days. It's not like it's you have to worry about stuff like that. Just call me, and what happens is she does, and that's when I'm on the shitter or I'm outside having a smoke or something, and I missed your call, and I just noticed it. Oh, yeah. So
you want to know how bad it is with me? The other day, yesterday, when they screwed up and didn't wait for me to get to the door to deliver a government document I really needed to sign for. I paid extra to have it couriered and everything. I knew that maybe the driver would call, and this is one time when I might need my voicemail. So I had to go onto my phone login and activate voicemail, because normally I just if you didn't catch me, I don't even want to listen to your message. And I haven't checked my voicemail in like 5 years. I didn't even know the password. So I had to reset it and everything to make it work just in case, Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the team, our team there, like Shills Live there. Glad we could take the social media off your hands. There's no way I could have done it. We struggled big time with trying to get new subscribers in, because I can't do the social media. Dunk, I mean, he's always busy like doing actual work and shit and whatnot. And there was just, until we got it like actually moving, we were just stagnant, right? Because we swear too much. YouTube doesn't really like us. They're not going to help us grow. We can only do it for ourselves,
Yeah, I mean, I tried using the Blue Sky thing. I was really into it right from the start, but it's keeping up the pressure. That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
Because once you let it go, you let it go. And you just keep on. You just got to get. How are we doing on Truth Social? Truth Social.
Well, are
we posting the shows on that yet?
Yeah. We do technically have a Shills True Social account because sometimes I need to get screenshots of that orange fat bastard's bullshit, right? And now they've started to email the Shills account, so I had to instantly go spam. Like, oh my God, they come in like 3 a day, Oh, we have a new crypto scam. Scam? No, I mean investment opportunity. It's just ridiculous, right?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But I needed to sign one up because I was sick of trying to find other people's screen caps when I knew I could just get them, right?
Yeah.
But I cannot. Have you ever been on True Social and seen the replies to a Trump truth, as they call them? Oh my God. They put up memes how Obama should be arrested and charged and stuff for what? I don't know. It's so stupid, man.
He's being black in a built-up area.
Yeah, exactly. We should arrest that Negro. Why? He's a fucking Negro. Like, that's how they act, man. It's so bad.
Yeah, not only that, he's a Muslim as well.
Yeah, exactly. You got people still calling for his birth credentials and stuff. It's the most ugly, hate-filled place I've ever seen.
What, worse than Twitter?
Oh, way worse. Way worse. Oh, yeah. It's yeah. PJ says like lots of truth on True Social. Not. That's the audacity of that lying sack of shit to call it True Social.
Well, that was the thing when we was like debunking flat earthers and stuff. Like anybody's got a YouTube channel that has truth.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Exactly. Yeah. Man, we never came out of a debunking session for anybody who put truth in their video or channel title without it was just a joke,
It's like an easy target. If you want to find something to debunk, just Google truth.
Yeah. I mean, it's like not even low-hanging fruit. These are like testicles at the ankles, right?
Scraping along the
exactly.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, JM Truth, PJ. Exactly. Yeah. Remember Dunk? JM Truth called himself a video producer, and he could analyze a video and tell if it was true or not. So what Dunk did was he took a rocket launch of what was it? It was an Elon launch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a SpaceX launch.
Yeah, but instead of launching the rocket, Dunk edited the video so that the water tower just over to the side launched, and then JM Truth was like, "Yeah, that's real." And there's a water tower heading to space.
Fucking morons.
But the way Dunk did the edit, it was so perfect. If you didn't actually, you wouldn't just, it was so funny, man.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, all these flat earthers with space. If you cut away, if it's not like a constant live video of the rocket, it's fake.
Yeah.
So it wasn't JM Truth. It was RV Vids. It was watching it on MC Toon's channel.
Yeah.
And he was watching it saying, "Yeah, that's real. That's real. It's a fucking water tower." And he's sitting there. And he goes, "Yeah, that's real." And then I cut away to all the people cheering as the rocket launches. Although actually I reversed it, because what happens is in the actual video is they're all cheering. Yeah, they're watching, with their hands over their faces, watching in anticipation, and then it launches and they all start cheering.
Yeah.
Now I reversed it. So they're all cheering, and then they sort of go putting their hands over their faces because they launched the wrong thing.
Yeah,
but the funny thing is, RV when he watched watch the video. He goes, yeah, that's real. That's real. Oh, they've cut away. Therefore, it's fake now.
Yeah. The only, yeah. The cut, the cut went to real video.
And that was the one thing that broke the entire fake video.
Yeah. The water tower's going to space. That's fine, right? Well,
Yeah. Oh.
God, that was one of the funniest things I ever seen, man.
I put a lot of work into that.
You know what we should do, dude? You know what we should do coming up on a pub chat? I'll get a hold of Mike Bertelson and we'll get him in and we'll pull up a couple of the old videos and do a little debunk session for 20 minutes for everybody during one of these pub chat hangouts. And just so they can get the vibe on how fucking ridiculous it was.
I thought you were going to show him the my rocket launch video and see if we can catch him out.
Oh, are you kidding me? You can't fucking catch out Mike. There's no way.
Hey, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah. But I gotta say, as far as the as far as the video, that video was concerned, some great visual effects work in that.
That was awesome, man.
So cool.
You really made an effort on that. It was amazing. Like, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, looks fine to me. And then I watched it a second time. And I'm like, no, the rocket's on the left.
Yeah, no, just the whole thing about you got the boat in the foreground, and I took, I got the, all the spray from the, the rocket, the actual, exhaust from the rocket, and it's all matching up, and yeah, it's very cool.
Well, that video alone could probably get you more Hollywood jobs even than you can handle, because they'd be like, fuck, that's rotoscoping, man. Well done.
Yeah. I love NASA on my back saying, "Oh, we don't need to launch rockets."
Yeah, exactly. So, Dunk, Mars, become friends. You're making it happen.
Yeah. We weren't faking it up to now.
Yeah,
but now we've seen your videos. We got budget cuts and all that kind of stuff. We'll just get you to do it.
Do you have the rocket launch video on your channel anywhere?
Yeah, of course I do.
Give me the link. Let's show everybody this. I just realized, why the fuck haven't we shown it yet?
You've shown it 1,000 times before.
Yeah, I'm 54 years old. I'm allowed to be repetitive. Damn it! And get those kids off my fucking lawn.
Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
I'll go find it.
Yeah. Here's a photo Carpasian sent in there just earlier too when we were chatting, having our lovely hang. It almost looks like what's his name there? Edmund Wreck of the Edmonds, Edmund Fitzgerald, Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
We should turn that guy into a real dude with AI music and stuff and see if we can't like make money on it. I'm kidding. We're not doing that. But maybe he could do us some stinger music and stuff. That'd be neat.
All right. Okay. I got the link. Hold on a second.
Yeah, a bit of Jeff Bridges in there. I see that. Yeah, for sure. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay.
Hello, who's this?
Hi guys, Joshua Michael here.
Hello, Joshua Michael, also known as JM Truth. Paradoxically, never has a word of truth been uttered from this rapscallion cockjockey. A real-life Walter Mitty, JM claims to be a military veteran, has the cure for cancer, a Master of Science degree with the ability to overturn the entire body of work of Newton and Einstein. In reality, the closest this cloth-eared clock will come to science is by the action of the gravitational forces that the Earth provides to keep his two-faced behind on the ground. But a man of these claimed credentials cannot go to waste, so he's been tasked to bring his genius to the forefront of scientific endeavour at SpaceX. Come on, JM, I'm sure you can bring some enlightenment to these struggling engineers.
So let's get started. First, we are told by mainstream science that we live on a globe that there's an atmosphere, and just beyond that atmosphere, there's a vacuum of space and stars and the sun and all this stuff. I want us to think from a point of reason and a point of logic, and not the modern day logic, because that's actually insanity. As you know, space and all that crap is all crazy. So if even space existed, there's no such thing as astrophysics. It's a term they conjured up to make you go, oh, astrophysics. He's a really smart, dumb guy.
So, with JM's guidance, we can be safe in the knowledge that today's launch will be one to remember. Crowds have arrived to enjoy the spectacle, including Red's rhetoric. Look, there he is. So, without further ado, let's hand over to Reds as he records this historic moment.
Lift off.
Watch this. There goes the water tower. Behind the wires and everything. Good job, Dunk. That's awesome.
Yeah, I made sure of that.
Oh no!
Man. Oh my God.
Oh, look at there. That's fucking awesome. Hands back to show the rocket on the pad.
That's one of those little situations where the gag took way longer than it should have.
Yeah.
To actually produce. Yeah.
Carpasian in the chat says, now you can see why the man wins Emmy Awards. Exactly. Like, that's how it's done, man.
Yeah, but nowadays Carpasian will just do it with a prompt.
Yeah. And that took you what, 20 hours?
About a week.
Oh, really? Yeah. But that's frame by frame. You got to do the whole thing and rebuild it, right?
There's a lot of work in that. And also the bits with JM just standing in front of the SpaceX building, because that's him in a field. So I have to rebuild the background, rotoscope him out, and cut him out. All the papers throwing everywhere, so I can put him back in front of the SpaceX building.
Yeah,
it's just and all the stuff inside the mission control. With
yeah.
Even the stuff with him on the video screen. Yeah, is I've cut him out so I can put SpaceX capsule in the background and then put it on the video screen. Yeah, there's just loads of little bits in there that that go into it. It's kind of like what I do. It's what I get paid for. And obviously, I wasn't doing much that week. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. The missus and I were eating ramen, but I was making fun of flat earthers. So
yeah. That's the funny thing about it. Back then, when I was doing flat Earth videos. You
were putting a lot more work into it than everybody, especially when Simon Dan comes along and you're just like, well, fuck this fucking fuck,
Yeah. Simon Dan puts up videos and just basically says, no, you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the thing is, I was doing these videos at a time when you had people like MC Toon and Fight the Flat Earth showing up on the scene, and basically what they were doing, they found out that you didn't have to put any effort in. All you had to do is get them on a video and shout
yell
at them.
Yeah, exactly. Just get them angry and let the fun play out, right? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I did videos about the Virgin the Virgin space plane thing and showing how where the way it was in space does proves that the Earth is curved. And what else did I do? I did the Rocket Man thing. Yeah, about him. I did a bit. I did an amazing video about can't remember the name of the guy now, but he came up with like a flat Earth friender.
That puts some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his name now, but but the friend finder thing, was using Google Maps, and I recreated it so it was using like flat Earth topology and stuff like that. And so I had to go into particle systems to how you got the little location tags, and there was just like shitloads of work that went into it. It's like never got me anywhere.
Yeah. Now we just tell people to fuck off while we're getting drunk.
I mean, one of my favorite ones that I put a lot of effort into was the one where it shows 360 cameras in space, and and shows you how that shows the curve of the Earth. And my God, flat earthers just did not understand equirectangular images from a 360 camera. They go, look, it's flat. No, it's an equirectangular.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
The only debunking video I ever did was how it would be stupid to have a crow's nest in a sailboat because it wouldn't work. And even after that one video, it's like, you know what? I just get drunk and tell them off. Fuck, it's easier.
I'm just done.
Yeah, exactly. Why am I explaining this to people who don't know? They can't functionally converse to a level to understand the explanation, let alone come out of their own bias where all they want is an echo chamber. Why even bother? Right? No.
Well, that was the funny thing, because back in the day when I was doing those videos, I had a lot of the big league flat earthers coming in and writing comments.
Yeah.
And so I was having fun with them.
And that's where you figure you're going to start getting the back and forth growth, and the algorithm just goes, well, they're idiots, so I'm not going to.
It didn't happen. But then, of course, you move forward a few years, and we got Mike Bertelsson with David Weiss.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And a debate, and it wasn't shouty like most flat earth stuff, but it just proved that you just get them on and let them say their shit.
Yeah,
and you just go, right, they're just talking right through their fucking ass.
Oh, yeah. That one with Mike Bertelsson, because he's so calm and stuff, It was like, dude wanted to get it to be more of an angry thing. You could tell. And Mike just wouldn't let it happen, man.
Yeah. And he was giving up, saying, we'll get Austin Whitsitt on.
Yeah. He started saying, can I bring in somebody else to explain that? Dude, this isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, all right?
Well, no, it was more like a wrestling match. He was trying to tag team.
Yeah. I'm going to get a hold of Mike Bertelsson. We keep mentioning his name. I'm going to get a hold of him in the background, and we're going to get him on one of these PubChat hangouts because, number one, you'll be amazed at how fucking smart this guy is. He has to sign off before American nuclear submarines are allowed to go into the water because he's on the design crew and stuff. And he's also a really cool cat to hang out with. He's really cool.
Yeah. I do see his name pop up every now, because I'm still like, members of certain Facebook groups, and every now and then I'll see like a flat Earth thing come up with Mike.
He got a hold of me last year. He's in full retirement now, and so you remember before. He used to spend all day in Facebook flat earth groups just explaining shit to them and cutting them down. And that was when he was working. You can imagine now, like, I'm sure we need to pull him out of it just to have a beer, just to, save his sanity, right?
The thing is though, flat earth a few years ago, you were in a position. Oh, excuse me. You were in a position where you could sit down and talk with them and explain things.
Yeah, not now. No.
Not interested. They're not interested. They're not interested.
No.
Here's a meme.
Yeah, the flat Earth community has very much gone the way of the hard right winger MAGA group, where they don't want to listen; they just want to fight with you, right?
Yeah. Most of the flat Earth memes I see on Facebook are just basically, just trying to have a laugh at Globers, saying, ha ha. It's like the opposite of Simon Dan.
Yeah.
It's like, ha ha ha. You think the Earth is a globe? Ha ha ha. Yeah. We got the fucking evidence. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Yeah. So we'll you know what? We'll get a hold of a couple of these folk from back in the day and whatnot, and bring them around for some pub chat fun and giggles coming up. Why not? Right?
Can we redo the Mike Bertelson PJC net debate?
No, because wasn't it? Is that who it was? Because I thought
no, it wasn't. It wasn't Mike. It was not Professor Dave.
Dr. B.
Yeah,
and that just did not work. Like we literally had to shut. We're not going to let's keep names out of this now because but PJ tried to play and have some fun, and wow, did it not go very well. Holy fuck, man. I remember that,
It could have been my discussion with what's her name? I can't remember her name now. I haven't seen her for yonks.
Remember that big-titted bimbo bitch in Flat Earth? What the fuck was her name? She was doing like softcore porn shit in a different name, but it was Orphan Red, Orphan Blue, Orphan. Yeah. Remember that one? I bet she's a total OnlyFanser now for sure, right? Yeah, $20 a centimeter, and I'll put it in my.
Wow, I mean, she certainly wasn't flat.
Oh God, yeah.
In many places.
Well, that's I mean, I think she was pretty balanced because I think her butt and her titties kind of balanced everything out so she could stand up straight, right? But yeah, I mean, she used to just play that sexy thing to flat earthers to get their goddamn Patreon money and stuff. She was such a phony, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, but it worked.
But it worked to the point where she could afford like a bachelorette apartment or something. She, right?
To be honest with you, I much prefer to listen to her than David Weiss.
No, she had that cackle fake laugh thing. No, I disagree there.
Oh, okay. You get off on David Weiss then. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't say that now, did I?
You walked into my trap.
Oh shit, man.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Enough about that bollocks.
Yeah. But they were fun, It got so boring to do it time after time. That's when we changed the format of the whole channel and everything. We couldn't do it anymore.
Not in the way we were doing it, because we were just like watching other people's videos and like debunking as we went. Yeah. And of course, most of those videos were like 2 hours long.
But they all had the same thing. Like they repeated the same talking points, and it got to the point where you couldn't get drunk enough fast enough just so you could stop explaining and just start telling them to fuck off. Right.
Yeah. And the fact that you had to like correct and explain.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do that in parenting because I'm in a situation where you got to say it a lot, and I didn't need to do it to YouTubers. Hey, there's a shout out. Hold on. There's a shout out. KK's GG Jones in on the Beer Drinkers members team. Yeah. Cool one, KK's. Thank you very much. Where were you going?
I was just going to say, are you saying flat earthers are on the spectrum?
Don't you dare. Flat earthers look like they're on the spectrum, but they actually just come from such poor parenting that they're so uneducated at home. They seem like they have issues. They don't. They're just stupid.
And the colors are in the wrong order.
Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know. Fuck, I thought today's show was gonna be I'm done, everything's solid and locked in, and fucking fuck, man. Who the fuck gives you a photocopy of a piece of ID and says, there you go? I was
It's real, honest.
when the girl took it out of the whole laminated sleeve thing and said, oh, it's a photocopy, I had to just take a slow, deep breath. Don't start swearing and freaking out. It's not her fault. I was just.
Did she take photocopies of cash to make sure it doesn't spoil the real ones?
You know, I texted her right after we got told no. I was like, so today's a big waste because that's not an actual piece of ID. It's a piece of paper with ink on it. You know? The fuck? I'm so. Oh, yeah. I'm sure I'll be very sober in the morning. No. Oh, I got to make sure I have lots of water and whatnot tonight when I go to bed because we've got a Ukraine show tomorrow. I hate having a hangover for that because I'm trying to hold a proper, coherent conversation. Although Slavy does a really good job of it. So I do get off a little lightly these days.
Yeah, you're just holding the bits together now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the production and everything, she probably wouldn't need me on the show. You know, it's true. Here, let me move my camera over. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, remind me. Okay, so here, I got a cool thing, people. Here's a thing going forward. Number one, I'm getting pretty sick of Discord because they are farming our information hard and selling it to advertisers. I don't know if you guys notice these days, but every conversation you have in Discord results in ads coming at you about that conversation within like an hour.
Not seen that.
Oh, it's happening to me a lot, really bad. Number two is the web hosting thing and whatnot we've got sorted for our little website is, to me, basically a waste of money. We barely use it. You know, well, I'm going to let it die. But what I'm going to do is for our web address, TheShills.org or whatever the hell it is, I'm going to put up from my server that's in the corner over there, a BBS board instead. Now, I think most of our viewers are going to be old enough to realize how cool that could be. And you'll just have a BBS that is a website. And we'll use that for our shit going forward. Right now, we'll keep Discord because, you know, it works and everything. But I would really like to migrate away from Discord coming up because they're bombarding me with stupid pop-ups about spending money for emoji and shit that I will never ever do, and they're farming our personal data something hard right now, and I got a lot of internal I hate that in me.
I do actually kind of find that whole like thing funny. I see it in Microsoft Teams as well. He's like, or what was the other one? Telegraph or something like that. It's like, site pay, so you can use emojis.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with Word?
I know.
I'm not a fucking Egyptian.
No, and like I opened Discord yesterday and it said, oh, your orbs are waiting. Fuck off. What the fuck is an orb? And I'm not paying for it, you bastard. I mean, you know, it's not happening, you know?
Yeah, my orbs are always waiting and they're very joyful.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
it's just like fascinating that you look back to ancient cultures of the Egyptians and it's hieroglyphics and shit like that. It's like wait. Are we trying to return to those days?
Yeah.
Eagle, snake.
Running water. If anybody ever tries asking me something in emoji only, that's it. I'm signing out. That's it. Right? If you want me to read language in emoji, build me a fucking pyramid.
I mean, I think the other thing is I don't think us old people use emojis correctly because there are very subtle differences between smiley, slightly smiley with a little winky face.
And I have no idea. Yeah.
No. This is like, that will do.
Yeah. If I'm supposed to sit there and think, okay, what smirk would I have on my face to let people know that I was thinking of it being slightly sarcastic or so on and whatnot, there's no way I can do that, right? It just, no way.
And then sometimes there's that other option. It's just like where, you want to do the thumbs up? What color of skin?
I know. Yeah.
Would you like to portray on that one?
Yeah. When I get those choices, I'm like, I get that there's a choice needed, but why can't I just put in I'm this color and therefore it always gives you know what I mean? Like,
the thing, up to now it's just like Simpsons yellow because nobody is that color. So so that just works for everybody. I mean, I can't imagine a black guy it's like clicking on our thumbs up and saying that's just the wrong color for me.
That's not African black. What the fuck? Who cares, right?
I sort of get it, but at the same time, it's just like, God, really? Do you have to do that?
Yeah. No, I agree. It's too much, right?
It's like when you're going to
death by choices. You just stop, right?
It's like when do you start doing smiley faces? But it's not sexually specific or gender specific. I want a girl one with eyelashes and big lips, or I want a bisexual one that's just,
Or I'm making fun of the Chinese food that was delivered. Do I need one that's appropriate?
Just slanty eyed?
Oh God.
I know it just gets ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. It's too much, man. It's too stupid.
I was actually typing something out the other day, and I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been like a serial number or something, and it wanted to turn my text. It was B. Was it like BC or something? Anyway, doesn't matter. It wanted to turn my text into emoji.
A big black cock.
Well, no, it just immediately went to sunglasses, smiley face, and it's like no. It's a number. It's a number. Why are you trying to turn it into an emoji?
And I've often wondered, like sometimes I use the sunglasses to say, "Ooh, that's cool." But does somebody else go, it's sunny your way? Like it's still, I don't,
Yeah. I'm stoned. I'm trying to hide my eyes.
Exactly. Right. That's why I've worn sunglasses since I was 12. Right. Well.
Oh, the world is starting to make less and less sense.
Yeah. But it's great for content, right? Because we get to make fun of it. We've got a cool thing coming up. We're getting close on time here, but we have a cool thing coming up. It will be an invite thing, and it will be all members of the different channels, all Patreons, all Ko-Fi supporters, like everybody who does that kind of thing and whatnot. And some of our, longtime viewers and stuff as well. And we have a thing on the server, and you'll be able to go to it at a web address. You'll have a login, username, and password. And we're going to have a retro game server going where we can have like compete for high scores on, classic arcade games and all that kind of stuff. There's a guy who makes a container, a Docker for the server, and it's been updated and it's ready to go. So we'll be able, I'm not going to do like, big Nintendo games because they'll just, flip out on you. But older arcade games and all that, even up to like, Street Fighter and stuff, we could put on there no problem. It'll be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have Centipede, Asteroid, Space Invaders, all those ones, Dig Dug, and so on. And it'll be, old school games compete for high score. There'll be a leaderboard and whatnot. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. You can just log in whenever you want.
And if all that tech is too modern for you, I'll be sending an invite round so you can come around my house and we can play hoop with a stick.
Yeah, we can beat we'll play beat the poor neighbor child.
Beat the Jewish beggar.
Oh, Jesus.
A classic East London game.
Everybody played it when the father worked in pit.
Hey, don't blame me. It's in Oliver. What was that? I was going to say Dick Dawson. Who was it who wrote Oliver and all that kind of shit? I can't remember.
May I have some more?
Dick Van Dyke. No. Dick Turpin. No. Oh, no.
Dear God.
Charles Dickens. Right. Thank you.
We knew there was some cock in there somewhere. So
yeah, I knew there was some dick in it. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. So let's see here. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're.
I think about what?
I think we're kind of done.
Can be.
Yeah. Well, I got a few beer in the fridge still. I just got to run around the corner quick and do a cigarette run, and I probably have like an hour we could hang out in a Discord server or something. I didn't charge my stupid headset thing, so and I can't sit in this chair anymore. My back is locking up. Shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I could do it just on the speakerphone thing, but it's annoying. I don't know.
Can't you lay on the concrete slab?
That's what I'm going to do coming up. I'm going to do the whole lay on the hardwood floor, get my TV tray with the iPad hanging over me, and I could just put on the hangout chat for an hour and smoke painkillers.
It's like last night I sent Dick an image, from Babylon 5, like the Minbari bed. And it's just basically like a slab at 45 degrees. And
yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to sleep on this? The old commander's got used to it in the end. So
yeah, I'm not. But I'll see if I can give it a shot. And we haven't done that in a while, and I am child free, and I have a couple of more beers. So could be worse. You could be going into a late night DJ session on the channel you can't remember how to log into. Oh God, no, I can't do that. But I might actually get my guitar out after and play a little and whatnot. You remember that tune I was working on? I actually came up with the next riff finally, so I would like to get that done later tonight too, if I can. I even trimmed my fingernails to get ready. I've been playing quite a bit lately, sitting on the couch and stuff, and I'm starting to get a little bit more limber, and some of the faster riffs are starting to come back to me. lots of musical masturbation, but I'm pretty good at it. So, why the fuck not? Right. But I'd like to finish that tune,
Better you than me. Not in my fucking cronky hands.
I was playing the acoustic guitar, just humming a few tunes the other night out in my carport, and a couple of the neighbors come around. Do you do like guitar lessons and stuff? Because my child, no, I don't. If the right parent had asked, then I might have said yes, but the wrong parent asked, and I'm not. I'm smarter than that.
What do you mean, cute parents?
No, that's definitely not the criteria I'm talking about. I'm talking about ones that will actually follow through and help the child and stuff versus, you only play it when you're there and otherwise I don't care. Shut up. I don't want to hear it and stuff. Right.
See, one of the big problems with guitar lessons is, a lot of them just like refer back to, it's like classical stuff. There's not enough contemporary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what happened to me. When I first took guitar lessons, the guy was teaching me like Elvis tunes and stuff. I'm like, I'm not fucking into this. But then a couple years later, I really wanted to play guitar, and my folks hooked me up with like a BC Rich and whatnot. And I went into a local guitar store that had lessons, and the guy was like, yeah, just bring in some tapes of tunes you like, and I'll teach you how to play the tunes. And watching him learn by ear and play the tunes and then teach me, I took like 8 lessons with the guy, and I was like, I don't need you anymore. I see what you're doing. I'll do it myself. Thank you.
Yeah. Teach me how to hold a note and have it wail out.
Yeah. Right.
30 minutes. Yeah.
But I was also coming up that way during the days of Guitar for the Practicing Musician. And once I got a line on or a feel for like the pentatonic blues scale and a few of the modes and stuff, I could just hear it and play it. I didn't even really need the tablature, but with the tablature, they would give you hints to some of the techniques. And I didn't need a teacher. I just did it myself.
I was watching a video the other day, and it was like a breakdown of Toto's Africa.
Oh, great song! Wow,
absolutely amazing song.
Yeah,
but they were going through about the time signatures and how the scales change throughout the music. And you go from this to that, and then. I can't even remember the technical words they were using, but there's like music theory to the top level. And I was listening. It
sounds like Rick Beato or something going at it, right?
It wasn't. It was Rick Beato times 10.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's like I'm watching this thinking, well, the guys from Toto probably aren't great music theory guys.
No, you can tell by the music. They didn't need to be, right? That wasn't their thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
it was they were perfection of the songwriting, right?
When they wrote the song, they go, hey, this is a cool chord to go to. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but this is a cool chord to go to. And we'll go to that one, and then we'll go to this one, and this is how it goes. But when you see people like breaking it down technically, you think, how much shit are you just talking? I know what I understand what you're saying. Yeah. This is what the band did, but I'm pretty sure the band wasn't thinking it through the way that you're thinking it through.
Exactly. Yeah. That's when you take music into the art world and you start talking gibberish just to make it more valuable, right?
I was watching it, and I just had to stop watching, thinking, no, this is not making any sense to me. I'm not a music person. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No. I don't even know why you're doing it.
Yeah, now he's starting to talk like one of those people trying to justify the purchase of a $40,000 turntable as if it makes a big difference, right?
Yeah, the old guitar cork snippers.
Yeah, exactly. Right, tone wood. Right.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. I do hold that the idea of tone wood is true in one area only. sustain.
I proved that wrong.
No, it's true. It's true
Yeah.
because the guitar player feels it through the body of the wood into themselves better than they do with other materials. And as such, you can play it and anticipate the feedback and work it on an amp live better. I truly believe that. I truly do.
I still proved it wrong.
I don't think you did. Just because you did a little experiment doesn't mean you actually covered it properly. You know, because I've played a couple of those like Kramer Farringtons that had like the composite bodies and stuff and whatnot, and it's just not the same, right? But I did take it to the point where I was like, well, a neck through body has better sustain. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. As long as you attach the neck properly, you're fine, right?
Well, that's usually the half the problem is just the general construction of the guitar.
Yeah,
you can have a bolt-on neck that works fantastic, or you can have a bolt-on neck that works shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the entire construction.
And if the grain of the wood's running the same way, a bolt-on neck is still going to transfer it through nice. Like there are, but that's truly not really tone. It more affects the way you play the guitar. It's not truly tone. So, my interjection on that is always yes, but, right? Because it's not truly right, but it does affect the way you play. Just watch somebody that goes from a Les Paul to a Strat. Their style changes a bit because the guitar doesn't work right.
Oh, it's a completely different guitar.
Yeah, exactly. Can't stand a Les Paul myself. The neck's too big, the body's too heavy. Never mind.
They are chunky motherfuckers.
Yeah, damn right, man. I was always the Strat guy.
Not good for your back.
But my first guitar was a BC Rich Warlock, which was pretty outrageous, and I never played a guitar like that again.
Was it all pointy?
It was the same guitar, the white and everything that Mick Mars from Motley Crue played in "Looks to Kill," the video.
That doesn't help.
Hey, it will for some out there, Yeah. But it was a good quality guitar. It was just embarrassing after the age of 18, right?
Yeah, I was just saying, was it all pointy and stuff?
It was just Here, let me bring up a picture just so you can laugh at me properly, right?
It's like even just like simple things like the flying V. Yeah. You go. Yeah, it's all. Yeah,
mine wasn't
all angles and points.
Yeah, mine wasn't so embarrassing to have the reverse headstock like this stupid one here. That's just even worse. But yeah. I know.
The reverse headstock has got some merits to it. It does make kind of a bit of sense sometimes. But,
no, what it says is I'm an 80s show off and I'm a little bit insecure about my playing, so my guitar has to be even fancier to show you I'm cool. That's what it says, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the best headstocks are the ones that just got straight, even, tuners on each side. They're the best headstocks.
Exactly, right? I always like the PRS where you get 4 on top, 2 on the bottom because it keeps the stress of the strings more even, right?
Yeah, no break angles and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Grunge Thing says, you could 3D print electric guitar, it'd be fine, but acoustic guitar, a different story. Yes, but not quite. There is a slight difference in the way a guitar player plays a guitar that has a slightly different resonance and therefore sustain and stuff, right? It does matter a little bit, right? Like if I want to do that Whitesnake from the Here I Go Again album and hang that slow vibrato on a pinch harmonic and just let it ring, the body of the guitar has got to help me. Right.
Also,
it does.
Also, the trem block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't have one of those like skinny little zinc.
No.
Cast trem blocks. You You
I
a
don't-
lump of steel back there.
I don't even like a locking nut. I like the new locking machine heads for tuning because then it's just even better, right? I like those now. But I have an old Ibanez guitar that has a nut, right? And I'm sure the one on mine is like crap aluminum. You can tell, you know. Well, shit. We thought we were going, and then we started into a thing. Figures, right?
Say goodnight then. Get on with it.
Yeah.
Consumer advice.
Consumer advice. I'll give you some good consumer advice. If your ex-partner, what?
Don't park your nuclear subs around Russia.
Yeah. Because otherwise, people will think you're trying to distract from the Epstein crisis.
Not a chance. I think your ex is trying to distract from the Epstein crisis. You know, with this whole story that you've been telling us tonight. Well, anyway, get on with it. Get on with it.
I got a RP Marson in the chat there. Pat Travers, Mick Mars, and Joe Perry played some riches. Pat Travers, my son loves snorting whiskey, drinking cocaine, and rock and roll hoochie coo. We put those on a lot. Good call. Good call.
Oh, and by the way, the shape of the guitar has got no fucking relevance at all on tone.
No.
Unless it's a stick.
Yeah. The only thing that could matter there is if you're just gluing different weird pieces of wood together to make the body, that might affect the way it resonates and sustains and stuff. I'm not even sure, you know.
Years and years ago, there was a friend of mine on my channel. I sent him a guitar body, so he could build a guitar out of it, and then he just takes a circular saw to it and just starts chopping bits off. It's got fuck all left. Does it change the sound? No, especially if you got a screaming double humbucker in the back, an X2N, whatever, right? Yeah. Anyway, you say, back to you. Yeah.
So, consumer advice. Remember, if you, like me, have one of those people in your life that tries to make shit difficult, make their shit difficult and laugh yourself drunk to sleep and enjoy it, because that's what I'm going to do.
Are you talking about me?
No, my ex, but it did sound like I was directing it that way, didn't it?
Fuck you.
Or was I?
This is why we're making such a great team.
Yeah. And remember, if you were a Wayne Gretzky fan as a young hockey player in Canada, he's a useless American fuck that cuddles up with Trump now. So fuck him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think he's my type.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I wouldn't even say hi to him in Tim Hortons anymore.
He wouldn't even spunk on his back.
Yeah. And your wife's ugly, Wayne. Fuck. Come on. Fucking Yankee bitch. Okay. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you everyone for all the donations and everything for Felix Fund.
Yes.
For the Felix medical, prescription.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The prescription that's going to crush me in the morning to purchase. So thank you very much indeed, everybody. Oh, yeah. And remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
And keep your dick in a vice. Hang on. Is that right?
No, it's not quite. And don't do that. Don't do that. Not me or your own pecker, because neither one of us want to be squeezed to death like that. We like a good, firm touch, but not that strong.
None of that vigorous wanking. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't like that.
That's right. No matter how hard you pull on that thing, you're not going to start a fire. Okay?
Be sensual.